The engineers are using Trojan L94 chain gun as the dismounted troops fight through the position.
basic excavator arm it's got there, hydraulic powered. It can drop its facet into a hole in the ground, which means other vehicles can travel across it. One of the other advantages, by the way, if you're actually on a live water course that's actually like a flowing river or stream, actually having hollow plastic drain pipes there means the water doesn't bank up and wash your plastic downstream. You can see there as well, it's deployed its mine plough in the front of the vehicle, and the idea there is a simple way of pushing mines out the way as you're going along. You can also, from Trojan, carry a trailer behind it which deploys the Python, which is a rocket-propelled hose that they can blast forward. It carries this, it's a rocket that basically carries a hose behind it, lands out to about 230 meters forward of the vehicle. They can detonate it from inside the vehicle, inside that Trojan, and it'll clear an area about 7 meters wide, and that's another way you can clear mines up ahead of you. Very impressive thing to look at when it's detonating. Trojans were again another one of these armoured vehicles that were actually deployed to Afghanistan and did see some Operation Mosh. Tarak, 28th Engineer Regiment, was operating Trojans out there, and they were using their mine clearance equipment in the kind of counter-IED row. Three-man crew there you can see in Trojan. You've got a commander, an operator and a driver, and all up about 62 tonnes in front of you. Now our Titan, the bridge layer there, you can see it's just elegantly there, dropped down one of its bridges, it's going to recover it straight away. Titan, it can actually carry a different size bridges. You've got a number 10 bridge, which is about 26 meters long, and it can also carry number 12 bridges. And again, you're looking at such an important asset for the military, because think of your armoured battle group. How are you going to progress forward all the time unless you can get across things like tank ditches that have been built by the enemy, sea walls, anti-tank walls, and of course the plain old river course, which again, when you look at maps, the military are always looking at a river course as a potential obstacle. Now sometimes vehicles are designed for certain types of deep wading, sometimes you've got amphibious vehicles, but not everything can necessarily cross a river or a stream. And that's why these engineer assets are so important to the military, and they're heavily protected by the military as well. And being able to actually deploy that bridge, and also having that bridge so it can potentially keep up the armoured forces, again, another really important. You can bring up other types of bridging later, but these are the guys that are under armour protection. They escort the main armoured vehicle forward into action. So the Titan there, just replacing its bridge now. You've got a crew there inside that Titan, a three-man crew. Normally it just carries something like a 7.62 machine gun for close-in support, sometimes smoke discharges as well. And both these variants of vehicle, they've also got what you call NBC, or nuclear, biological, chemical warfare protection. So again, they can close down over a pressurised system, filtering out the air and making sure the guys inside are safe if they go through a chemically or biologically contaminated battlefield. Both Titan and Trojan, there's 33 of each in service with the British Army, put together what was originally was Vickers and BAE bought them out, and they were built especially obviously for the army. We're the only army that's actually using these areas. these large things.
Boris, you take the left, Borg. I'll take the right. Remember, be careful. There is not many of these fascists left, but the Panther's still got a deadly punch. And watch out for these Americans. There are reports that they are nearby too. Don't fraternize with the Imperialists though, or Commissar Gorzinski will have you shot.
They somberly passed the burning T-34 wrecks. Cautions the reinforcements that there are enemy tanks about and that they should proceed carefully. As the German vehicles move out, Fury spots them and moves to a firing position. The commander doesn't want to give up his Panther and radios for some field mechanic support. The Kubelwagen and Kettenrad arrive quickly and the mechanics get to work on the Panther's engine, but it's no use. It is kaput. Fury is fired and has knocked out one Sturmgeschütz. Panzer III had fired and missed. Turret hatches are opened. The inexperienced German crews are panicked as Fury is ready to fire again. It's all over for the crews. They are waving their white flags. The Panther commander's hatch opens. With a face like thunder, the Panther commander reluctantly comes out and surrenders to the Americans.
The Valentine is again often overlooked as a British tank. It's the tank we made the most of in Britain in World War II. 8,000 Valentines of different models and marks were used by the British in the Second World War. And it forms the basis of lots of other different types of vehicles as well. So, for example, we had vehicles like the Bishop, 25-pounder in a big slab-sided turret. So it's mobile, self-propelled artillery. We're going to see John Pearson's DD tank in a moment. And also, Valentines were made also in Canada, and much of the Canadian production.
In Germany, in case the Cold War had become a hot war. And again, that idea that the West was fearful of a Russian invasion coming from the east, going through Germany, and therefore it was West Germany where most of the armies, or the NATO armies, North Atlantic Treaty Organisation, the Western armies, based their troops in case that happened. And one of the issues that went on in the Cold War was this constant technological game of trying to keep your tank, your equipment, superior to what might be coming the other way. And certainly the West, who invested in technology, really it was the Soviet Union invested a bit in technology, but also in numbers mainly. So coming out, going around the arena, we've got a Leopard 1, we've got a PRTL, an anti-aircraft vehicle based on the Leopard 1. We've got a PZ-61, a Swiss tank. We've got the sandy-coloured looking T-72 tank. Following behind that, the enormous M103, the American super heavy tank. Then the American M60 tank, the British Army's Chieftain tank, and then the Challenger 1 tank. So the T-72 was really a cheap alternative to the earlier T-64 tank. You can hear there a diesel in the back of it. It's got a huge, great big 125mm gun, but as we've been mentioning, if you look at the profile of this tank, the T-72, much lower than the Western NATO tanks. And the reason behind that, they got rid of the loader. The loader's in a position he stands up in.
For a magazine, of course, you're a renowned author, to being a star of film on YouTube as well.
I think the main thing about that is the number of very young people who are interested. I'm quite amazed. I get stopped by people in their teens who want to know you. I'm quite amazed at that. I'm knocking on a bit, and I think sometimes the old ought to be left alone, but not these youngsters. They want to know, they want photos of me, and I have to stand in front of the telephone. That's about it.
Getting used to becoming a selfie star has been a bit of a struggle, I'm sure, but it is amazing. We've talked a lot actually across the whole weekend. We've talked to many of the really